Hey, what is cracking, everybody? Welcome your beautiful faces back to the channel. It is ItsBades here, and today we're playing some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Based off the last episode that we did, things are already starting to make a turn for the worse. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but Monika, which is this girl right here, she literally broke the fourth wall in the last episode. She said that. She said something about you should save your game before you make a hard decision or something like that. Which is good advice, but I wasn't expecting it to come from one of the freaking characters in the game. So, who knows what the heck is gonna happen next? We're just gonna jump into it. Alright, I'm pretty sure what happened was we just finished talking about the what is it called? The school festival and what we're gonna do for it. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Isn't it cute? Isn't it adorable? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Isn't that what I said, Monika? You can hear what I'm saying in real life. It's the worst. Ehehe. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you boy Bates. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Ehehe. I would still walk home with Sayori. Yes! Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Exactly! Why would I ditch you for that psychopath who's just quiet all the time? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, you boy Bates. You think about me too much sometimes. It's true. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't forgive you. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy. Oh, I just realized, is that one of the hard choices that I should have saved before? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh boy, we're making another. Okay. I'm curious what happens if you make it 100% geared at one person. So, we're gonna go with, should we go with Natsuki or Sayori? I think this time I want to go with Natsuki. I want to see what happens if we gear the entire thing towards one person. So, Natsuki is super into cute stuff. Maybe twirl? There we go. Shopping. Yep. Death together, precious passion, infinite games, vacation. Would it be pure? It'd be precious? Nope. Dang. Disown, daydream, vertigo, sugar. Yep. Bubbles. Vivacious, climax, puppy. There you go. She's so predictable. Charm. No, frick. Lipstick. Yep. Headphones. Sparkle. What? Destiny's socks, candy. electricity, romance, unrequited. Bouncy maybe? There we go. Valentine. Yep. Strawberry. Uncontrollable vibrance. Vanilla. Ribbon. Yup. Rose. Love? Oh, interesting. Lollipop. Marshmallow. And then last one will be Dazzle? Oh. Well, it's mainly geared towards her. Monika, oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up a piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Natsuki, weren't you the one that was like not so excited about it at all? Monika, weren't you complaining about it? Yes, that's what I'll say. Wasn't she complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, I don't understand. What the heck? She just broke it again! Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Monika is obviously. She is crazy. She is crazy. She just broke it again. She broke the fourth wall. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Ehehe. Fine, fine. I find it interesting that when you're making the poem, you're not able to gear it towards Monika, only the three. That's a bit weird. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ehehe, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. What's going on with her? I've been treating her great. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is really dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Your boy Bates! What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking... I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, your boy Bates. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, ya boy Bades. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say it too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. Ehehe. Okay, Monika, you're weird. You're so funny, you boy Bades. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ho ho ho. ... I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. I don't trust Monika, dude, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's something I can do besides wait for Monika. What is that? ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Yeah, I'm curious too, because I don't trust her at all. No siree. Alright, we are going with, we're gonna go with Sayori first. Because I'm worried about her. ... It's nice, I guess. What? Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Uh-oh. Probably Natsuki. Uh-oh. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. Well, I did write it for someone specifically. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. Oh no, Sayori, I'm so sorry. That makes me really happy. Next poem, it'll be geared towards you. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, ya boy Bades. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Ehehehe. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. What is wrong with Sayori? What happened? If you insist. Yay, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. What the heck, man? What is happening? Okay. I'm so confused. I'm so freaking confused. Who should we show it to next? I think, jeez. The game's like, stop that! Game, please? It's like flickering on the top. Monika. Hi, ya boy Bades. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, okay, I do not trust Monika one bit. I think she said something to Sayori that she shouldn't have said. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... I like it, ya boy Bades. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha ha ha. Oh jeez. Oh no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Aha. Okay, thanks. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? No. Maybe a long time ago. Yeah. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they've written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to everybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Oh boy. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. Stop flickering, game! Goodness. The lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky. Why does it keep flickering? Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. It sucks. It's terrible, Monika. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, you are crazy, Monika. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I'm realizing now that Monika is much more scary than Yuri is. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. What the freaking heck? Two-dimensional? This is the game that's in 2D. Oh man, Monika is crazy. She is insane. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. That's pretty nice advice, Monika. I'll be honest. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Yes, absolutely. Alright, should we do Natsuki last? Should we do her last? Yeah, let's do her last. Yuri. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? ... Yuri thinks for a good moment. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant that I have respect for your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Wait, does Sayori not make a poem? Or did she just decide not to share it because my poem is geared at Natsuki? That's not good. That is not good at all. It's fine. Next poem we'll gear it towards Sayori. It'll be fine. Beach. A Marvel millions... Okay, hold on. Cursive writing is always so difficult to get through. A Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Well, that's a bit of an odd statement, Yuri. I'm gonna be honest. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift toward and I return to earth forevermore. Wow. This is beautiful. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to try the same topic as each other again. Interesting. It seems like they're getting along better, that's good. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. I'm sucking at reading today, I'm so sorry guys. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to call my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, last one up is the one we have geared the poem towards. Let's find out how she reacts to it. ... Finally! Eh? This one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion in the most? Wow. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. ... There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. Ahaha, that's cute. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Oh wait, whoa, this one's actually kind of long. I'll be your beach. Wow, okay. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your memories away. I'll be the beach... I just keep thinking and saying bitch. that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, whoa, this is getting a little sus, Natsuki, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be the beach that washes your memories away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's really nice. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Alright, I need my reading glasses, guys. My gamer glasses, which help me focus. Okay. We've got it. We've got it this time. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. I disagree about the beach. Beaches, salty water, first of all, it's not fun to swim in salty water. Second of all, there could be anything in there, okay? I played some Nautica, there could be literally anything in there. In the ocean, in the beach. I don't apologize. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphoric too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. See, you guys are getting along now. It's so nice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, alright? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something just strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what's happening here. In your books, maybe. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Something's not gonna happen. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh ho. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Dude, Yuri is very smart, okay? She knows something's about to go down. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Monika, I do not trust a single word you've said. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Monika, I do not trust you one bit. I do not trust you, Monika. You are now the worst girl. I am designating that spot to you right now. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, yes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, ... Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Aw, this is sad. I'm useless. No, you're not. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. ... Oh, Natsuki's offended. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, boy Bades. The one who is truly useless. Yep. Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative. Dude, I do not trust you, Monika. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. I like a challenge, Natsuki, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like Monika is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Your boy Bades may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for your boy Bades to... What are you saying? My guy is such a ladies' man, holy crap. It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what you think. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to your boy Bades to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Stop it! So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, you guys all suck, alright? You guys are terrible making me choose. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Your boy Bades, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. There's an option for Sayori. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna save. We'll put it in an empty slot. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of empty slots you can choose from. That's good. Okay, we're gonna return. Break. I think considering the situation that's going on right now, it has to be Sayori. It has to be. Cause she's upset and we gotta help her out. If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No? Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of a club. Just think of the club, okay? Dang. Alright, well that was dumb. I don't know why they gave me that decision. Alright, we're gonna go with, I feel like, okay, so the one that I'm scared of the most right now is Monika. Okay, she's the one that has been she has been breaking the fourth wall countless times. So it makes me believe that Monika is gotta be she's gotta be crazy. She's gotta be the villain, okay, of this story. So I feel like if I don't choose her, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Because she said that I haven't done anything with her yet. But I don't want to choose her. And I'm not gonna conform to your system, Monika. I'm gonna make my own decision. I'm go with Natsuki. She's the best choice. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Yeah, Monika, what are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it, Monika? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... ... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Don't be a pity party, Yuri. Come on. I can't choose all of you at once. ... That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you boy Bades? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. ... Natsuki starts pouting too. What is going on? It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Why did I say that? That makes everything so much worse. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Yuri, you didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was always trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. There we go, Natsuki. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I would have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that it's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all. It is so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. ... Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Well, that was fast. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, when she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchange numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Dude, if the game gave me an option to visit Sayori... There we go! I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit for simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Oh no, what the heck? Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Why did the music stop? It's already... Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Oh no, it's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Okay, we're good. Holy crap, don't scare me like that, game. You gotta be kidding me. Why would you do that? Hi, you boy babes. I sit down in her room. Sayori forced a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. Ehehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival. Dude, Monika is messing things up. I could tell she is trying to mess things up. About the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, you boy Bates. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make the stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just to torture me. Ihihi. What the heck? Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, you boy Bades. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ihihi. She keeps ihihiing, bro. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, you boy Bades? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression in my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why I go to school? Why I eat? Why I make friends? Why I make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Sayori! That's terrible! I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Good response, me. That's a good thing to say. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, you boy Bades. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. This is terrible! That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, you boy Bades, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Your boy Bades. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Your boy Bades. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Your boy Bades, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Sayori, ... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, you boy Bades. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I better see you tomorrow, Sayori. I better see you tomorrow. I will be very upset if I don't see you tomorrow. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. This game is playing games on me, dude. When I first go into the house, the music stops, and it's black. Don't do that. Don't do that. That messes with me. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to know, she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. ... What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Okay. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little indifferent outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. This is gonna be another long episode, I apologize for that. But things are starting to get a bit odd. Things are starting to get crazy, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Not sure at all, but thank you guys so very much for watching the video regardless. We'll be continuing this video, continuing this game in the next, let's see. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do these bi-daily, so every other day. So please, subscribe if you're new, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Have a great day. Bye-bye.